Mindbounce.com is a tool for writers who find a value in being able to communicate while they think or write. So if you're a writer, what you would do is you'd log in to Mindbounce and have your writing be seen by mentors. So you just copy and paste your writing here, add a title that would be seen by the mentors, and then you tell the mentors which academic fields your writing belongs in, and that helps you ultimately find the right mentors out of a pool of thousands of vetted graduate students and experts. So select a few academic fields and then you're done with that. The next step is to tell them what type of feedback you'd like to see, because essentially you're paying them to leave the feedback. So if you're going to pay them, you might as well only pay them for what you actually want to receive. Maybe you don't want feedback on grammar, so you uncheck grammar. And then after you've set your preferences, you create a document. Now let me take you to a document that we've created earlier. Right here you see on the right the text editor with the controls. You can write your document in here and not even put any money, and you can save it and it's stored on our servers. However, the big new feature here is that Mindbounce solicits the feedback from the right mentors, and you can click on the feedback right here. Let me zoom out. And this window pane opens up above your text editor so that you can read what the mentor has to say about your paper. They'll tell you specifically the problem area, which is also highlighted here, and then you just scroll down a little bit and there's the message for you. The message is always something that gets you to think a little bit harder about what you're writing about, yet at the same time it really helps you out, because if they're pointing you to a book that you really need to read, they might save you 10 hours of you having to, search for the right books in the library. So they never rewrite your paper. They just give you comments and really helpful ones, and they get trained to do that. So here all the feedback is archived and the new ones will just keep streaming in live time. So you can click on a different one, and then the client had the chance to rate the document. They can also see where the mentor comes from. Here's some more feedback. So the client just reads the feedback, adjusts their writing. They can then go in, and if the needs of the paper have changed, they can now add grammar or uncheck grammar, uncheck style. They can change the academic tags to bring in different types of mentors. They can, because they've purchased bundles of credits, they allocate a certain number of credits to any document. They can change the cap on how much they want to spend on a document at any time, so that there's a high degree of control of your finances, and you can take the document and put it offline so that you don't spend any money, and you can just spend that time reflecting on your feedback. So you're always in control of how you spend your money in Mindbounce. So as you can see, it's a fairly simple tool that really allows you to communicate with the right people as you're writing. And so it'll be really interesting to see how it is that people start to think as they're given these technologies that allow them to stay in dialogue with people during the writing process, as opposed to afterwards, after they get a grade. Thank you.